NCR.
Ooh, Ryu, though.
Yes, he played Ryu. 6WX played Ryu at Versus. Versus Revival tournament down in San Jose.
Oh, my
And the
God.
man is a master of this character. He could be one of the best Ryus in Smash 4
I was
currently.
watching Trella. If you'll remember, Trella actually eliminated M2K and Zero 3-0.
Ooh, and the Shoryu!
Oh, my God.
Not quite enough percent-wise for the kill, but this is heavily one-sided right now.
Dude, I didn't know Street Fighter V was even out yet. This is 6WX has gotten the download here, and I have to say I have not seen a whole ton of Ryu. I know all of his kicks are so powerful.
Yes.
Right? Like any of his moves that use a foot, you get touched by that foot and you will go down. Interestingly enough, though, a lot of R.O.Bs in NorCal. I will say more than I've seen in a lot of other places. Kind of an obscure character, not very appealing. Not a lot of people want to pick him up, but certainly a contender. And you're seeing that here with, now that he's kind of done getting comboed, a lot of these projectiles are coming out and making stuff happen.
Oof. Now, the thing about Ryu in this game is that all of his true inputs, his true Street Fighter inputs, do a lot more damage and have a lot less cooldown. So whenever you have the opportunity, you'll see him doing a lot of these jabs into Shoryus.
Yeah.
Right there. He ends up having a lot of strong follow-ups if you're actually playing Street Fighter, you know, rather than just playing Smash, like doing these really cool mix-ups. So,
Yo!
But caught with the Dare Spike, Virus is so well known for that. He is not out of this
Virus
game.
hitting him with the DLC there, really letting him know that Ryu, not strong enough yet. The original
He said,
character.
yeah, you're downloadable.
Yeah. Ryu.zip right there. Let's go. So, look, we have spent a lot of time talking about Ryu, but I want to move into R.O.B here because as a character, to the uninitiated, you might think this is a character that's all projectile spin.
Right.
But we know he's not. The aerials on this character are fantastic. The grabs, the setups, you know, the beat boot. Oh, never mind. We'll be taking it out. Well, all right, we can save that for another game. Maybe we'll see what the matchup is. But, you know, R.O.B definitely a competitive character. Someone that can make it happen. But 6WX is showing that when you can play with a character no one knows how to play with, that's also as strong as Ryu, you get in there ahead of time, people are not going to be able to figure it out. They're not going to be able to respond.
My girlfriend said, how I feel when you play League.
What, the face palming?
Yeah.
Just, oh my God.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well,
so the cool thing about Ryu, actually, it's not very cool if you're Virus, but out of jabs.
A not very cool thing if you're playing against Ryu, but if you're playing Ryu, very cool.
His setups come out of very basic actions like jab. Like if you're caught in a jab at high percent, you're like, oh, I'm dead. It's very, very tough to get around those kinds of things. So if, like, the Ryu was very good at footsies, very good at being able to just find tiny openings. You can't even let yourself get hit by something that small. And the percent that he ends up building up as well seems to be having no problem getting. But Virus, I mean, unless he gets those projectiles, he has quite a bit of hard time of following up with his normals. You know, you can only get one or two.
Yeah, definitely. Ryu, I'll say Ryu feels like a fair character. And as someone that plays a fair character, I appreciate that. You know, he doesn't win with too many tricks, right? He's got a lot of really strong moves, and if you get caught in them like that, your stock could be almost over, right? You know, he has combos that you can see coming, but you need to really respect those priorities and really respect those hitboxes, or you could be in a bad spot.
And another thing about Ryu
is, oh my God, and there it is. Virus not converting these beat boot combos and not really respecting enough. And he's going to take a lot of damage off this right now. You can't be giving Ryu these opportunities. That back air does 17%.
Ryu feels very strange to fight. And because he's very
oh my God.
Hit with the dare again. He's very
downloadable content.
He's very unlike the other Smash characters. So it's so tough to play against him because you don't really know what to look for unless you know Ryu's character in his own game.
Yeah.
So Virus is getting hit by a lot of stuff that he probably doesn't
gets him with
understand.
a charge down smash. It's going to be a good, like, 19% almost. I got to say, Virus doing much better in the second stock than he was before. Gets the beat boot. Makes it happen. I have to say, there is something, he did something really smart a little while ago. Is he going to finish it? And he takes it right back.
The second up air, there we go. That is why Virus is never to be slept on. That guy
so let me tell
updated
you what Virus did.
So.
Okay, not only did he work into the mainframe, right?
Yes,
he infected 6WX here. He did something he did earlier in the match that got him punished. He fell onto a focus attack.
Yeah.
But what he did is he immediately jumped up. If you're hit by a focus attack in the air, you go up diagonally. You do not get put into a stun state.
Right.
So if you feel focus attack does not do that much damage.
Right.
If you want to come down with a move that's going to trade, if you can get hit by the jump, it's going to be favorable for you. And it actually denied Ryu a setup. He does not have much to do forward and diagonal. 6WX, though, taking him to the Omega, going back to his boy Sonic.
I've mentioned this before, but this stage messes with your run and walk speed ever so slightly. It slows you down by a little bit, but I don't believe it actually affects the spin charge.
Yeah.
So people feel like they'll be a little bit off when it comes to their dash grabs or being able to come in close. I think it's a very, very high advantage for Sonic, being that he can get in close. He's going Sonic this time, going, hey, I'm going to play my best character. Kind of figured out my Ryu. Let's do this.
So the interesting thing, we were talking about in the shaky match, right, how swapping to your secondary can be really good for you if you're going to do well because they kind of lose everything they download, right?
Yeah.
In this instance, though, 6WX started off with his lesser-known character, got that figured out, and then swapped to something that people know he plays, right? If you're someone that's trying to be a serious contender in these tournaments, you've seen the Sonic play and you know what to do against it, and right now this very close game shows that Virus has game against it.
And there's also the fact that Virus is from Sacramento. He knows how to play against Sonic because of Arkai. One of the best Sonic players in Northern California. So it's going to be very, very hard for 6WX, being that the Sonics that Virus plays against study 6WX to get better.
Yes. Takes the spring there, messes up his momentum a little bit, gets hit with the Nair, but it is not the strongest hit of that Nair. Not going to be what takes him down. Goes for the tiny laser.
Virus is trying to cover every single option from afar here.
6WX had a really good, he had a wall jump into up B.
Ooh,
but he does not tech that.
We tech those.
Ooh, but fires right back, and it is 0-0. Almost done for these guys. One of them will be sent to loser's bracket momentarily. Ooh, that's not, you don't want to be giving Sonic these little combos here, right? Because, ooh, and rolling on. Sonic is a character that has so many combos out of his spin dashes that if you can deny him the regular setups, you're going to be in a really good spot. Giving him free % like that is not where you want to be.
6WX is super well known for being able to turn on the Jets, man. Like, he plays at a whole another level when he gets close to losing or if he's in a really bad situation.
Ooh, the Z-drop dreidel picking up. He is getting so much work out of this top right now.
Virus seems to be the same way, though. And now we're running into this situation where 6WX, if he does not clutch out this game right now, Virus will not give him the opportunity.
Ooh, okay, grab. What is he going to be able to get out of this?
One for the beat boop. Ends up getting it, and that is the 2-1. Virus beats 6WX and sends him into losers.
Ooh.
Virus is the truth right now.
And that was really a fantastic delay. If you're Sonic in that situation,